Let's move on, shall we, to Group F. I know that myself and Ray fancy Germany to win the tournament. So I'll start with Ray this time around. I mean, the Germans, we know, Ray, so strong in all departments. Great qualifying record. Hard to see past them for Group F.
Yeah, absolutely. You think they're, they've got the hardest game first, Mexico probably, which will be a difficult game for them. Sweden, they've got Korea at the end. So you expect them, South Korea, they'll be resting players, ready for that last 16. They should be easily qualified by then. But we always talk about resting players, but they've got such good backup to come into the side as well. So I'm expecting Germany, I think they're, 2-5 are they?
Steve, to win the group, what price are we, Germany?
1-3.
1-3, okay. 1-3 to win the group, which is, again, I'd probably rather back Germany than, France probably, who are 2-7. So I think Germany would be too strong for a lot of these countries. I know it's a little bit more.
Is the second place more open for this group?
Yeah, I think Sweden are going to push Mexico. I think Sweden have done so well to get to the World Cup, and they've got a decent squad. Mexico will be the ones who everybody will look at them. Got a lot of experience. A lot of their players have played in Europe for the last 5 years, so they know exactly what they've got to do. Two tough midfielders always play Mexico, and they've got good attacking ability to go forward. Obviously, Chicharito, who's not been playing on a regular basis.
They've got Carlos Vela as well, haven't they? Mexico,
Carlos Vela.
Arsenal.
Chicharito's probably their main player.
Vela made 3 starts for Arsenal and scored 3 goals.
And where's he playing now?
He's at... Good question. Is he? I don't actually know.
Is he in Spain somewhere? Or he was a Betis or something?
I do remember him having 3 starts at West Brom and scoring 2 injury time goals against Wolves and Stoke. I do remember that back. But he's still going strong. But they have got a star man called Lorenzo, who's
Lorenzo's good.
He's been brilliant.
LA, I think he's actually just thinking about it. Los Angeles.
And it could come down to the last game of this group. Yeah, Mexico played Sweden in their last game, which could be the decider, all to play for who qualifies, which would be an unbelievable game to watch.
Okay.
But again, I think Mexico will be the favourites, slight favourites to go through along with Germany.
So you're thinking the Mexicans will scrape through?
I think they might scrape through. I think this last game is all going to play for in the last qualifying game, Mexico-Sweden, which should be, I just think Mexico might get the better of Sweden.
But Germany to run away with the group?
Yeah, I think Germany be home and hosed, and I'm going to go Mexico come second.
Okay, Germany-Mexico forecast there. You like to straight forecast for the groups, does Ray Parlour. Steve, I want to talk to you a little bit about South Korea, of course. They're in the group as well. We should mention them. They, of course, stunned the world when they were 4th in 2002 on home soil. They knocked out Italy and Spain, I think, didn't they, in that tournament? That
was a strange tournament, wasn't it? I think they're 40-1 to get knocked out the semi-final stage.
9th World Cup in a row, though. They seem to always qualify, obviously. But then
they're 5-6 to finish bottom. I think they will finish bottom. They've won 4 games at qualifying, and all 4 were at home. So expectations is very low, Anthony, there, and of course it's all about Son as well, who no doubt will be popular top goal scorer. He'll also be on penalties as well. I think they've lost to Northern Ireland and Poland recently as well. So I think a lot of people will be against.
And Sweden back after a 12-year absence, aren't they? Of course, they last played in 2006. I think Germany knocked them out, didn't they, in the round of 16 then?
No Zlatan, no problem, do you think?
They've got other players. They've got Berg, they've got Forsberg.
Forsberg
is
out of form.
Player.
Okay.
Lindelof has been out of form at United, hasn't he?
Yeah, hasn't played much, has he?
Yeah,
but
Forsberg,
he played really well in that 2-leg affair against Italy in the playoffs.
He's playing well. He's playing well for his club, for his country. Sorry.
Yeah. We should mention the Italian. I mean, that was. I mean, obviously, not a huge surprise, but they sort of the second leg they played very well defensively, didn't they?
Yeah, give them 2 clean sheets. So I have to give them credit for that. Goal scoring. Marcus Berg got 8 in qualifying. 4 of them were against Luxembourg. And Forsberg as well is a player that would look at. He's been linked with Yormob as well. Been linked with Yormob, Arsenal, Forsberg as well. So let's see how
South Korea bottom of the group then?
Bottom of the group for me.
5-6.
Could be a bit of value in this. These teams to finish bottom. I think as we've discussed through the groups, because a lot of these groups, there looks like sort of 3 teams that are a bit above in quality.
It looks a lot easier on paper a lot of the time. I mean,
it won't work out.
I mean, for me, it will be Germany and Mexico. I mean, admittedly, I should have done Brazil, Serbia in Group E. Anthony to be bottom, 1st and 2nd. Brazil, Serbia at 9-4. Yeah,
but these group forecasts are going to be popular.
Is it going to be who plays when sort of thing? Korea played Germany last game, and Germany might just take the foot off the pedal and rest players, and maybe they can nick a point or whatever.
And as you say, they'll have an eye on the other group, won't they? Who's likely to finish? Because Germany will obviously want to avoid Brazil if Brazil do.
There'll be a lot of jostling and of course the draw prices. If both sides need a draw to qualify, you can guarantee they'll be going at a lot shorter price than they currently are. But for me, Germany to win, Mexico. I know Ray likes that a lot. Interested to see how this Lozano does as well. The Gaffer's played a different side in every game that he's done, the Mexican manager, Azario. So it's hardly been a settled side, and they have finished. They've been knocked out the last 16 stage at 6 World Cups running, and they are 2-1 to be knocked out the last 16 stage again. But I think that can go through as runners-up.
Okay, so you think Mexico going to go through as runners-up, but you're thinking
15-8, Germany, yeah. I do like Korea to finish bottom,
Korea
but
bottom,
yeah.
But a Germany-Mexico straight forecast for you?
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
for Ray?
I'm with that.
Dean, how are you thinking?
Yeah, Mexico. We like Mexico. Yeah,
would you play the forecast or to qualify?
We're going to play the forecast. Yep, Germany, Mexico. I think it's 2-1.
15-8.
15-8.
Yeah, it was 2s until you mentioned it.
Yeah, now everyone's got it.
Admittedly, we should have gone 5-2, but yeah.
So you don't rate Sweden? You don't think they're going to?
No, I think Sweden are solid but unspectacular. I think it's the best way to describe them. Mexico, they're front three of Mexico.
They've got this Corona who scored 3 in qualification. Well, who's this Corona?
But also, Mexico are very good at changing the system. They can play 2 solid midfielders in there and see games out at times as well.
And they've made it past the group stage every year since '66. Mexico. They always get to that second level, don't they? And then sort of go out in the round of 16. But they've made it through the groups every time. So we're all going to go with this.
We're all, and you've got to realise as well that the Javier Hernandez that you'll see for Mexico is not the same one that you see
for West Ham
in the Premier League.
He won't be a lone striker.
No,
he'll be a lot of players around.
Raul Jimenez again, and Lozano, supporting him up front.
I think Hernandez needs 2 to become Mexico's greatest ever World Cup scorer as well, which would be a big incentive. Not that you'll need one for a World Cup, but every chance he'll get 2. Steve, wouldn't you imagine?
Yeah, good career, good goal scorer, and this is his chance to on the big stage. And I do think Mexico could have a good World Cup.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm liking it a lot.
I'm tempted by the 1-3 Germany. I'll play it simple just to win the group. I'll have a little £9 to win 3 on that. So the boys, they're more adventurous. They're all playing the Germany-Mexico straight forecast in Group F. And Steve having a few quid as well on South Korea at 5-6 to be bottom of Group F.